This is beautiful, gorgeous, classy, brilliant, outstanding. Just look at that, her royal beauty. If you want to know how to make this dress, follow me and let me teach you exactly how this dress was made. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Francesca. How are you doing today? And how is everything? I hope you're fine. So today we want to sew this trendy Bubu dress with a cowl by the side and a long collar. Okay, a long collar that will go from the neck all the way to the down. That's at the center of it with open slit, and yes, that's it. So let's continue. Okay, start by folding your fabric into two, just like I've done, and I'm now making the measurement, taking out the measurement from the neck. I went in with 3 inches width and 2.5 inches length for the neck, and then over to the sleeve. It's going to be a cut together sleeve. I'm not putting the sleeve separately. Okay, so I just did from shoulder to hip level. So I'm marking the straight line. That's from shoulder to my hip. I'm getting a straight line. Okay, that's what I did now. So the only body measurement you're going to take for this dress is only on the hip. It's only on the hip. Okay, apart from the neck, we've already cut. So I'm going to go ahead and place my tape on the hip and get my hip measurement. Because it's a free gown, after getting the actual hip size, I added extra inches, like enough allowance, because it's going to be a free gown. Okay, so I'm going to join this line now. The way I'm curving it, you just do it this way and take it all the way to the place you marked your hip measurement. Like if you have to measure your hip, you can add extra 3 inches or extra 4 inches on the hip line, measurement. So I took it all the way down. Then from that hip line, I drew a straight line down. Okay, so you just do it like so. Curve it from that shoulder side to the hip, and then from the hip you draw a straight line. Now we're going to go ahead and cut. No need for shoulder slant for this dress, because shoulder slant or no shoulder slant, it will still be perfect, it will still be fine, because it's a free gown and the sleeve is a cut together sleeve. So shoulder slant is not really necessary for this. So the next thing we're going to get is the remaining fabric. Fold it into two and then place the first one we have already done on top of it, and then trace it out like so. So if you have watched this video to this point, please give it a like and a comment or something, so that YouTube can recommend the video to other people. Okay, thank you. And also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. So I'm separating the front from the back one, the front one from the back one. Now the front one is going to have a v-neck, so I'm cutting the v-neck now. So you do it exactly how I did it. Place your tape on the neckline and then get that V shape. Okay, so I'm trimming it more for it to be perfect. So please, if you're seeing this video for the first time and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Okay, and give it a thumbs up so that the video can be recommended to other viewers. Thank you. The next is the collar or the lapel that will go from the neck downwards. I've gone ahead to cut it. And how did I do this? Okay, before that I went in by 2.5 inches width, and then for the length I folded this fabric into two and got the full length and times it by 2. Okay, just like I'm doing. I took the tape from the neck side all the way down. You can see that the tape finished, so I times it by 2. It gave me 120, but I still added enough allowance. Like I did it like 125, so that, because this dress is very long, so that it will go round. Okay, now I went ahead to spread the back one first, and then I started placing each side of the front on top of it. Now we start by sewing the shoulder first. We'll close the shoulder first. Okay, so this is me pinning the shoulder part, because that's where we are going to close first. Remember, this is shoulder slash sleeve, shoulder and sleeve together. This is a cut together sleeve. Okay, I'm not attaching any sleeve. Now I'm going to sew those shoulders together and still sew the side as well. And then after that, we'll add the lapel and all of that. Yes, we'll add it from the neck all the way down to the end of the dress. And this is it. I've joined the shoulders and I've joined the sides of this dress as well. If you have watched this video to this point, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Now the next thing you're going to do is to open the armhole. I've not created the armhole yet. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to measure the shoulder again, and it's 15 inches. Now I'm going to take it down. I'm going to take it from that shoulder to 6 inches down. That is where my hand is going to come out from. I did 5 inches first, but I'm still going to go down by 6 inches. Okay, let's just make it 6 inches, because if 5 inches was too small, so I went ahead to make it 6 inches. So I've cut it open now. Okay, so this is 6 inches. Now let me open it up. So this is it. This is enough to fit in my hand, or for my hand to fit in. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side, also 6 inches. Okay, and that's it. Now this is the lapel turn. So instead of starting from the neck, I'm going to start from the down, because starting from the neck might be a little difficult, especially if you're a beginner. So the best is to start from the down. Okay, and now take it all the way up. Like I said, this lapel, measure your dress just the way I did it previously, and usually tape is 60. A full tape is 60 times 2 is 120. So just add like 125 or 130 even, so you won't have to start joining the lapel. Okay, so this is it. I'm gonna have to join it. I sewed it round. I'm gonna have to join it. This is the back view. The next thing, I'm going to measure the neck length, where I want the neck to open up to. Okay, I think I went in by 13 inches. 13 inches. That's where I want the opening to start from. So from that 13 inches now, let me measure it again to be sure. Okay, yes, that's 13 inches. So I'm going to sew it from that 13 inches all the way down to where the slit will start from. Okay, I'm also going to measure where the front slit will start from after I've closed it. So this is me measuring where I want the slit to start from. I want it to be a little bit above my nail. So I'm still measuring the neck for accuracy, to be sure is on the right part. I think I ended up making it 15 inches for the neck length, the neck opening. So I'm going to go down for the slit now. Okay, so I'm trying to smoothen it out so I can achieve a perfect slit. So this is, I've placed my tape from the shoulder. Sorry you can't see the shoulder part. This table is really small, so I'm just managing it. Okay, so from the shoulder, I've gotten where I want the length, the length of the slit to stop. That is where I made my chalk. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and sew from where the neck ahead down to the slit, from where the neck opening stopped down to where the slit started. That's the only place I'm closing. Now I've done that. This is it. I've gone ahead to do that. Let me flip it open to the right side so that you can see this. This is it. Very perfect and very beautiful already. Now this design is going to have button in between also. So this is me placing the button in the right manner, and I'm gonna have to sew it with hand needle. I use hand needle to attach the buttons all the way down to where the slit stopped, or where the slit started from. And I folded the down part, and for the armhole I use bias to turn the armhole. So this is that cowl. Okay, see the curve, and it stops exactly where the hip started from. See it. So if you want your own to be bigger, if you want the sleeve to be longer, that means if you're folding it while you're cutting it, you should fold enough so that when you curve it, when you're curving it, you'll curve enough. Like when I did my shoulder measurement, it was 15 inches from shoulder to the sleeve, 15 inches. So maybe you can do shoulder to 24 inches or shoulder to 20 inches if you wanted to have a longer sleeve and a bigger cowl. Do you understand? So because this one I'm trying to manage fabric, in that case you have to use let's say 3.5 yards of fabric, like, because this fabric is actually 3 yards. It's actually 3 yards. Okay, so in that case you have to use like 3.5 fabric, 3.5 yards of fabric, or 4 yards if you want it to be bigger with a longer sleeve. Okay, so I also went ahead to attach a belt rather inside. That's why it's fitted. So let me remove the belt. Let me untie the belt rather. So I've untied the belt. This is the free part. You can see the cowl, the curve I made. So this is it, and this is the slit. This is the button and everything. So